What's going on out there, guys? It's your boy Tommy on the spot. Thanks for checking us out here on Disney 101. A little while ago, we did a video previewing Marvel Avengers Endgame, and we invited my main man, Joe, over to join us for that. A lot of you guys were digging that video, so we welcome Joe back. And today, we're going to do something really interesting. Joe, what are we going to do today?
Today we're actually going to start off with Phase 1, the cinematic box set unboxing, and then we're going to finish it off with Phase 2 as well. So tune in, and we're going to start off with Phase 1 first.
Awesome. That video starts right now. All right, Joe. So what exactly, when I guess in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, what constitutes Phase 1?
So Phase 1, and actually when I open up the box set, I'll show you guys, because it's actually broken up into a number of movies, and right now they're almost finished with Phase 3. So Spider-Man Far From Home will be the end of Phase 3. So this is the actual Phase 1 box set. I'm going to open it up for you guys. And it might look familiar because it's basically the briefcase from Avengers, the very first Avengers.
Okay.
And inside is the actual Tesseract that glows on its own. And then you have movies on either side. And they actually hired an artist to do the artwork for every single movie. So in Phase 1, obviously, you have Iron Man. I'm going to put them all the way over here. You have Captain America, the first Avenger. You obviously have the Avengers themselves. Little known, the Incredible Hulk.
So this is the Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton?
Correct.
There we go.
Thor, Iron Man 2, and then they actually have a bonus disc, which is more about the S.H.I.E.L.D. initiative.
Very cool.
And then what a lot of people go for is all of these different dockets that they have. And basically, these are just files on the different Avengers.
And the front of that lights up, right?
Correct.
Oh, that's really cool.
I'll turn it around for you guys so you can see. Button on the top actually lights that up.
That's awesome.
And then inside, the Tesseract actually lights up on its own with a little bit of a bang.
There we go. That's awesome. Very, very cool.
So I'll start off. The first docket is all about Tony Stark. And they really went all out on this. They actually took a lot of small details from the movie. I mean, even some of, like, myself, I consider a pretty hardcore fan. Even I kind of missed a couple of things. So the first thing actually is a Replica Stark Expo ticket.
Oh, wow.
From Iron Man 2.
That is really cool.
They have the actual newspaper article from the first Iron Man. This is probably one of my favorite things in this docket is the blueprints from the original Iron Man that he did with Jensen in the caves. And when you flatten it out, it actually does make the original Iron Man Mark 1.
That's amazing.
And it's actually on, like, kind of that film paper. It's, yeah.
That is really cool.
They have, from Tony Stark, this is actually from the scene where he announced that he's no longer making weapons, written on, like, a coffee-stained napkin.
Oh, very cool.
Again, more information from the Stark Expo. There's actual, from the Iron Man 2, the actual replica. You can actually see all the different areas that you could have explored if you actually went to it, which was really cool.
That's really cool. And that's from, obviously, Tony Stark's father, right?
Correct. They actually have kind of scientific information about the Tesseract.
Very cool.
Another one of my favorites is an actual blueprint of an Arc Reactor.
Oh, wow.
From the movie.
That is really cool.
Hanging that up. And that's just in Tony Stark's docket.
Wow.
So I'm going to move on.
Appreciate the Flushing Meadows, by the way.
Right?
Oh, right.
Shout out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll move on. This one's about Thor. So this is the original photo from Thor, the first one, that they took the photo from that Natalie Portman's character took, where he was coming out of the storm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is ripped from the pages that explains the Bifrost. They actually didn't go too much into detail about this in the movie, but this explains the Rainbow Bridge. So this is the, when he went to the hospital and they thought that he was crazy, this is like a replica armband that you would get after being discharged from the hospital, and it says Thor on it.
That is awesome.
This is Jane Foster. This is her ID card from the particle physics lab that she worked at.
Wow.
And these are the drawings that they drew trying to explain the different realms and what the actual collection of all the realms on top of each other in Thor: The Dark World. This was the actual drawing from it, which was cool.
That is neat.
Yeah.
Wow, very cool. And so on that it says Thor?
Yep.
Oh, very cool.
So this one is more kind of about S.H.I.E.L.D. You have an article about both Hawkeye and Black Widow.
Oh, nice.
You have a business card for Philip Coulson.
Who's like from the Agents of the S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes,
show.
he's the main Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and now the director. You kind of have this, if you move it back and forth, and I'm not sure if you can pick that up in the video, but it's basically the Chitauri, and a way to read the blocked out lettering on the redacted file here.
Oh, no way. That is really cool.
This is a different file on both the Tesseract and the Chitauri weaponry that happened after Avengers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so this is all about, more about the S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of viewpoint of everything that went down. We move on to Bruce Banner, a.k.a. Hulk.
So now, is he Edward Norton in this file?
So in this one, yes. It's a combination, but this is mainly Edward Norton's character.
Okay.
So this one actually talks about the explosion that happens in The Incredible Hulk that led to him obviously becoming the Hulk.
Gotcha.
This was a research article with his love interest from that movie.
Very cool.
This is a redacted letter, basically just talking about the actual incident that happened with Dr. Banner. And then they also have the blueprints of the actual weaponry that they use. I don't know if you can get an aerial shot of that.
Oh, that's really cool.
Some of the vehicles that they used to try to combat the Hulk in that movie. You have the cryosync, which this is basically has to do with the Incredible Hulk movie from the lab that they went to try to address what was going on with him. And then this is, and this is actually kind of an obscure reference, but from the, when a drop of Edward Norton's blood got into, he was staying in Spain, and this was the drink that it fell into at the bottling plant.
Oh, no way.
So this is, again, very, very obscure, but they did a really good job with this. And like I said, right now online, Phase 1 goes for about $500.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You can get them cheaper on Facebook Marketplace, but, or you can try it.
500, geez.
Yeah. Then we move on to Captain America. This is another one of my favorites. These are the actual playing cards from the movie.
Oh, no way.
Him actually beating up Hitler. That was fun. Picture of Peggy Carter.
Oh my gosh, it really is him beating up Hitler.
Yes. The actual notice of him trying to get in to the army. And they picked up that it was fraudulent because he had applied multiple times.
That is nutty.
So this is actually his rejection letter from the movie. It's the exact same 4F as the rejection protocol. This is the participant application. So this is actually him agreeing to become Captain America.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This was, and I'm still, this is one of the ones that is so obscure, but this is actually one of the doodles that they had when he was basically Captain America, but he was a showman. He wasn't actually being Captain America. This was one of like the doodles that they drew.
That's super cool.
This is a Polaroid of him before he became Captain America. So this is him, you know, as basically skinny Chris Evans. So,
yeah.
And this actually must have fell out, but this was the driver's license back to Thor, the driver's license that they gave to Thor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is really cool. Wow,
That
that's...
is Thor. I mean, sorry,
Captain
Captain America. And then, the last thing they give...
It's Loki the dog over there.
This is the certificate of authenticity.
Oh,
so make sure if you do pick one up, you get that as well. And then these are just Polaroids of the Tesseract, both in the hands of S.H.I.E.L.D. and in the hands of Hydra. And then this is the access code. Not going to show you that, but this is the access code to get online digital content.
Did you get your digital content?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
It's basically like behind-the-scenes stuff for Avengers, more of the more recent Phase 1 films.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So that is Phase 1. In the next video, we're going to talk about and open, actually, the box for Phase 2.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Joe. And don't forget to subscribe to Disney 101 and tune in next week, where we'll be looking at Phase 2 in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.